wore cute sneakers to pick up.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
so
wish
like
we would
timing
have
was
had some
perfect,
cards or
literally.
something.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
awesome. So what kind of event was, I know you said it was a PR event, but was it more like a industry event to network, or was it like
Yeah, so
a
my
learning type
girlfriend,
thing?
PR events are so like different, and because of COVID, obviously they shut down like so many events. I know some girls that get invited to like the higher end, things because they have like 50K and 100K and up.
Yeah.
So I'll get sometimes invited to the bigger brands like Urban Decay and that kind of thing. That was so cool.
Oh,
But then
yeah.
everything shut down because of COVID. So this was an event that my girlfriend Solange had actually put on, and she runs a makeup subscription box. And so she
Okay.
just did it at a
Awesome.
coffee shop. And I'm about to post pictures, but it was a coffee shop with like flowered little like drinks and the
Oh, wow.
pastries I couldn't have because of cross contamination with nuts. But they
Hmm.
had like, a booth, a little photo booth set up. You got a little makeup subscription box. And you just got to like, I got to see some of my friends that I know in the industry and my girlfriend that ran the event. So it was a smaller event. It was a very smaller event just at a
Sounds fun.
coffee shop in LA.
It sounds fun. You know what? I always think about moving to places like LA because I think that the creativity hub that is there
Mm-hmm.
is just unmatched across the world. It's
Yeah.
almost like how New York was to music. It's like LA is
Yes.
to fashion because it's like you have all the influencers there. Some of them, a lot of them big ones are in LA. And
Yeah.
then you have events like that. Because here in Michigan, we have things like that, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not the culture. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think LA has a creative culture.
They
You know what I
do, and
mean?
LA has a lot more like and just even the power of the internet now. I mean, I grew up with like AOL dial-up and
Right.
beepers and pagers.
Yes.
These young kids don't know nothing.
I know,
They don't know
right?
the
Yes.
struggle, at all. They're like, I don't know what a modem is, and that. I was like, you had to wait for the internet, not click, click, click,
Right.
click, click, click. You know. But in LA, just the power of social media and networking. And I will say at any event, right, you're going to meet the people that are stuck up. I'll be very honest. You'll meet people that are very
Yeah.
stuck up. You can tell their vibe very quickly. Versus I've met some of like my best girlfriends at, PR events because I'm I'm an extrovert and they were an introvert. So I'm one of those people where like we're at the same like dessert or food table and I'm like complimenting someone's dress or saying like, oh, that cupcake looks good, and then they start laughing. Um
Hmm.
and that's how I pick up some friends. And they're like, I came
Right.
to this event completely alone. And I was like, wanna come hang out with me? Like my friends? Like, I don't care.
That's awesome. That's
But
cool.
not everyone's like that in LA. And when I first moved from Florida to California, people were warning me there's going to be a lot of
Yeah.
people that are out for themselves and users and that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
especially if you're an empathetic person, definitely have those boundaries coming to LA. But
Oh,
at the same point, if you use it the right way, just like social media, you meet such beautiful people. And I think that's one of the
yeah.
only reasons
You know
why
what? Do
everything took
you
off.
think that it was like that because you were coming from such a place like Florida? Because Florida's so friendly and so, down to earth and so homey
Yeah.
like. And LA is just like total opposite. Because when you say that there's people that are users and people that are only out for self, it's crazy because in
Mm-hmm.
Michigan it can sometimes be like that. And you would
Oh,
think
wow.
that doesn't happen in a place like Michigan, but it does. Like
Mm-hmm.
there are scenarios where, people will only work with their friends. They will
Yeah.
only work
Yeah.
with certain people. So it's kind of sometimes networking can be hard because
Yeah.
sometimes it is about a circle or who
Yeah.
you know. And so I
Hmm.
think that's kind of everywhere, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it
Especially,
definitely is everywhere. I just think like most people know, other states are just worse about it, and I think it's
yeah,
an Los Angeles is just an entertainment, industry and modeling and acting and that kind of thing. So everybody
yeah,
knows that that's where that hustle is. But for me, I didn't feel any need to compete because I'm literally coming to California to be a therapist, and I was like,
right.
the way I even became an influencer wasn't even planned. I was using
Oh,
Instagram just to
wow.
post for family and friends.
Uh
Um,
huh.
And, yeah, I had like modeling experience and that kind of thing, but I didn't move to LA for that. I was literally moved and started grad school and started all of this stuff. But when I was in grad school, again, I was using Instagram just to post, stuff I thrifted and, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when I was in grad school, I said, well, wait a minute. Why can't I like fashion and beauty and I'm doing therapy? Why can't I bring mental health into the fashion beauty realm?
Mm.
And then it blew
Okay.
up. So that's like,
Wow.
then that's when like my following and everything blew up, because it wasn't me just posting a pretty picture of myself. It was me posting things like, okay, like a photo of me in a dress. I would talk about how I'm 5'10" and curvy. Most people don't see it, but you see me in person, I'm curvy. I got a butt and curves. And then people laugh at me. They're like, for a white girl, you got a butt and thighs. And so I've had many comments like that. And so
Look, you got to give me some, because I'm opposite. It's like, for a black girl, you're kind of missing something.
And so
we gotta swap.
Right? It was so funny because like finding dresses, finding shorts. I also have eczema, so finding safe, okay makeup and skincare and moisturizers and stuff like that. I just started posting that, and people just liked the genuineness and that kind of thing, and it took off, and then brands were contacting me, and so we all start somewhere. So once you find your niche, I swear it'll, like you'll take off.
Yeah,
so with the shoes, it's like
so cool.
target that.
I know. I'm so excited because it will be going on our third year, April 17th. So 3 years in business. Yes. So it's been growing just incrementally through, some years are slower than others. Some years out of nowhere, everyone's interested in J. Marie. And then some years it's like, I really gotta put the word out there. But I love it. I love the whole experience, the journey.
Yeah.
I love creating sneakers. I love meeting new people, and I love seeing people reaction to my sneakers, because I always get the same reaction. It's like, oh my gosh, that's nice. That's really, and they're always more surprised when they actually get the sneaker than seeing it on the website, because I think with anything fashion, you can't really understand the texture and everything and the color until you have it in your hand. So it's like that wow factor. I'm always excited.
Oh man, when I order, I'm gonna have to do like an unboxing video so you can have like that video and stuff like that. That would be so good. And I didn't know if you knew this, but my actual name is Jennifer Marie Adams. So when you contact
I saw that yesterday, and I was like, you reminded me, because I said I was going to say something about that, because we both literally J. Marie, because my middle name is Marie for real. Like, a lot of people don't know that. They think like, J. Marie is just a name, but it's really the initials of my name. My name is Janielle, so I just took the initial of the J and paired it with my middle name, which is Marie.
Nice.
So hey, J. Marie and J. Marie.
So funny because you like years and years ago, there's a J. Adams shoes, and I was like, "Are you kidding?" And that was hilarious because Jennifer Adams is my name. And then now we've connected, and I go, J. Marie. I'm like, that's this is it's so great. And I'm like, I have to make sure to tell people they're not my shoes. These are her shoes, like not mine. I didn't come out with a shoe line. She has a shoe line.
Yeah, I think Marie is like a common name, though. You know what I mean? I don't hear my first name a lot, but I hear a lot of people with middle names.
I think it's all of us like born in the 80s, 90s. Like it was
okay, awesome. See, we have to work together, because you're just hitting too many coincidences. Like the initial born in the 80s. I have a sneaker called Born in the 80s, right? I have a retro sneaker. It's called Born in the 80s. They come in the pink and turquoise. They come in the black on black, and then they come in the multicolored.
Ooh,
so it's like a retro vintage runner. Yeah, you have to check it out.
I'll have to look it up, because I did glance at your website and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my god, such cute stuff. I want to like have her on and everything like that. So if anyone's listening, you need to be following her. And I'll be sharing this so that people can follow.
And check out the website. Go to www.jmariepremiumsneakers.com, or follow me here on Instagram. I believe it's pinned. My Instagram is @jmarieshoes_premium sneakers. It's long, but hey, when you put in J. Marie, I guarantee you it's gonna pop up.
Exactly, right?
um,
Essentially, J.
so
Marie premium sneakers.
yes, check it out, and do check not only check out the line, but there's a lot of